This is Rifco log. Who cares? I just make up random numbers. So, a while back, I was kind of busy. You know, working on stuff, getting stuff finished, finding a weird floating standable cloud. Now, that sounds weird. And I get it. It sounds very weird to say that I found a cloud that I could stand on. But I found one. I was randomly using an Elytra, which I had some backup stored from the last save. And next thing you know, I land on a cloud. 30,000 feet in the air. Or I think it was. I don't remember exactly the number. But all I do know is that when I did, it was a cloud. Just, I don't know how. I think a part of that Pony World got into the loop, because when I went to continue searching, it seems that more smaller ones are breaking off it and expanding. Oh, don't tell me Cloud City's returning. Sweet, I love that place. But at the same time, the weird thing was, they kept growing. Like, not normally growing, like a normal level would, or a normal place would. It started growing like there was something making it grow. Like, not only normally grow, I mean, it grew to a point, kind of like how the Winter Wasteland formed on top of the mountain. Same situation, but way worse, because this time it's forming above a vacant part of land that I have no clue what that is about. All I can say is that this is incredibly weird, and I don't know what this means for anything else. Oh, I got some good news, though. I recently learned that the entire Rifco loop is gonna be hitting a critical point in a couple days. Now, what that means is anything that should be updated should automatically update if needed. But the whole point isn't that the Rifco's loop is updating. It's that the loop is going to be updating some kind of... I don't know how to say it. But it's going to be updating something to the Raider faction, the Snowland faction, which for now has been called the Winter Wasteland, but it's called the Snowland faction, but I'd never liked the name, so I called it the Winter Wasteland. And that's mainly it. But there is some good news to come with that. Recently, a rebuilding group has appeared, rebuilding the old Rifco laboratory building. Like, not just rebuilding it. Like, they are getting all their shit together to rebuild the old structure. Like, if I was kidding, like, it's not going to be perfect because the building has been abandoned for years. But they started making, like, stairs to the main second story, to main buildings in general. If you're hearing me on my computer, I'm just in my lab, just writing down info at the moment. But at the same time, it's like everything is coming back together. Every single thing I thought was completely dead is coming back somehow. I don't know how, to be exact, but I think it has to do something with the loop's newest update coming up very soon. Because I have never seen the entire map update like this. Well, I call it a map, but you get what I'm saying. The whole point of this entire log isn't to talk about if the loop's going to fix itself. Obviously, it's not. It's been this way for many times ago, and I've even tried fixing it myself. Failed, and created more problems. But this also means that the loop is starting to fix itself. Like, I don't think in any normal scenario the loop would start repairing old building structures that were abandoned with more material. That's like really strange coincidence. Now, it could either be the working of some Mechamind genius trying to pull a quick one on me, in which, if that was the case, I would say good job, because you definitely pulled one on me. Or it could be the loop using its automated reset feature. I will never explain this. I will explain it. Just be the nice guy, I will explain it. The reset feature, which is something I added in years ago that I have never even was able to test, is a feature that allows the map to automatically reset itself. Like, fix itself to a point where it will create a whole new location and fix everything that is broken. Though, not fully, it still has to keep itself under a standable limit, if I remember correctly. But the good thing about the loop's automated updates is that it's able to fix up old locations that are clearly in disrepair. Kind of like the village faction lost its fountain. When I appeared, it seems a creeper blew it up. So the loop repaired the entire fountain with gold. I don't know why gold, but I guess it'll work for now. But that's the neat thing about this. If the loop is fixing itself, if the loop is doing this, then I must be doing something right. But at the same time, the loop is still in its test phase, as I never got it out of test phasing before the whole automated implosion thing happened. Which, I should mention, was not my fault. Not fully. Anywho, luckily, I think this is a good place to end the log. No negative news, actually. Well, some. But the entire thing is fixing up. Even some of the old ice from the old Christmas map location update started to fix up the bridging, and I can probably use that to my advantage to basically make a quicker way to get across. But, hey! The easier to work, the better, I guess. I'm going to end it here. This is great. I think things are finally getting in tip-top shape. At the most, hopefully. Now, about the cloud problem, I don't know what I'm going to do about that. Maybe I can contain it in a building, or maybe I can put it somewhere. But for now, I'm going to leave it where I found it. Because I don't want to mess with too much. And if I break something and a loop goes apeshit, I don't want to be the one responsible for it. I better get going. Hopefully that makes sense.